All right, y'all. Quick lesson here. Quick lesson. Let's go here to Leviticus 21:5. We're gonna make this real swift. All right. Can you shave your head? Is it a sin to shave your head? All right. They shall make Leviticus 21:5. They shall not make baldness upon their head, neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard, nor make any cuttings of their flesh. Is it a sin for brothers to shave their head? Um, and so we would go here and we'll cut you with this. All right, we'll cut you with this, but and that's only because we haven't read. All we was taught was Leviticus 21:5, Leviticus 19:26, 27. That was all we were taught. We weren't really we didn't really taught to read. So if we go here, let's go to the top of the verse. All right, it says, and the Lord said unto Moses, speak unto the priests, the sons of Aaron. Speak unto who? The priests, the sons of Aaron. And say unto them, there shall none be defiled for the dead among his people. All right, but for his kin that is near unto him. All right, none of the priests, the sons of Aaron, shall be defiled by the dead. Meaning they can't be around no dead bodies, except those that are close to kin. All right, but for his kin that is near unto him, that is for his mother and his father, and for his son, and for his daughter, and for his brother, and for his sister, a virgin that is nigh unto him, which have had no husband. All right, she had a husband, you don't mess with. All right, but if she had no husband, she's a virgin. He has to, it's his responsibility. That woman is his responsibility, his sister. Because the women always have a head. It should never be you asking a woman something and it goes into law. You got to talk to her father, her brother, whoever's the head over her. But again, we don't take these biblical things. We pick and choose what we gonna take and deal with biblically. All right, we pick and choose what we gonna do, especially when it comes to biblical marriage. But yeah, if she's a virgin, he got to be taking care of her, and if she dies, he can, he don't have to be, he won't be defiled by her. But he shall not be defiled. He shall not defile himself, being the chief man among his people. So like, let me go back to verse 3. And his sister, a virgin that is nigh unto him, which have had no husband, for her may he be defiled. But he shall not defile himself, being a chief man among his people, to profane himself. Okay. They shall not make baldness upon their head, neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard. Who are we talking about here? We talking about the priests, the sons of Aaron. They shall not make baldness upon their head, neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard, nor make any cuttings in their flesh. They shall be holy unto their God, and not profane the name of their God. For the offerings of the Lord made by fire and the bread of their God they do offer. Who offers the bread of thy God? Who offers the sacrifices of thy God and the offerings? The priests, the sons of Aaron. Therefore they shall be holy. They shall not take a wife that is a whore. Who is supposed to not take a wife that's a whore? The priests, the sons of Aaron. Or profane, neither shall they take a woman put away from her husband. But any woman that's been put away, you're not supposed to touch as a priest, a son of Aaron. All right, and so if you try to spin this and try to say, well, we are the priests and we son, make sure that you take all of it. Make sure that you deal with all of these stipulations that deal with priesthood. Make sure you get you an ephod, get you a bonnet. All right, make sure you don't just have no fringes on, but you got the bells and you got the pomegranates on. You got to eat the whole thing. You got to eat the whole roll if you want to take that route. And like I'm saying, man, and I don't even see why you would do it. I only see why you would even come back and try to defend this besides your pride. All right, in Leviticus 19, 20. Now they try to spin it. They may try to spin it and go to Leviticus 19. And my question would be, is it saying the same thing? But here we read verse 1. It says, and the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto all the congregation of the children. There's a reason they've divided these chapters this way. All right, it's a good start. Okay, now he's speaking to the children of Israel. Let's name this another chapter, because we know when the Bible was when these things were written down, they weren't written down in chapters and verses. But translators came in, hey man, let's break this thing down, and they broke it down. Hey, this is another saying. Hey, and the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, "Speak unto all the children of Israel, unto all the congregation of the children of Israel, and say unto them, Ye shall be holy, for the Lord your God am holy." So we know that He talked to all the congregation of Israel here. Now you have to look at these things. Oh yeah, verse 27. It says, "You should not round the corners of your head." What does that mean? You should not round the corners of your head. And if it means baldness, why not put baldness? Why would the translator use a different word? What are we talking about here? What does it mean to be round headed? Is my head still round? And you can see I'm not teaching this for, listen, I got hairline problems too. A lot of your brothers have been stirred, and your hairline has been a thorn in your flesh, where you've mutilated Paul's writings to justify you wearing a hat while you're teaching, to cover your head while you're teaching, like he made some recommendation. Because that hairline eating you up, man. Now you walking around here with the George Jefferson. The elder had you walking around here with the George Jefferson. Sisters don't like that. She wants you to cut that stuff off, but she's obedient to God, man, and she knows why you're doing it, and she's trying to learn to love it. But man, that flesh don't love that ball, that Georgia. She'd rather you shave it off, right? She'd rather you shave it off. She will be happier. All right, a lot of you done straining your marriage walking around with that George Jefferson. Walking around with that George Jefferson. Why don't you just cut it off? Well, no, I can't cut it off because it's a sin. Did you read the chapter? Did you read it? Did you go up a couple verses? But anyway, y'all. Neither shall thou mar the corners of thy beard. And if you look into some of this stuff, man, it's a reason why those little hats wear those temple curls on their head. Do comparative text. If you think this is bald, man, put it in give your strong reasoning, man. And put it in the comments. Like I said, we trying to learn. This ain't no competition for me. A lot of y'all like to compete and try to make this thing a competition. Y'all ain't even reading. And you get so easily get offended by being wrong. I'm not offended by being wrong. Listen, I seen this. I was wrong because I've taught this over 10 years that you should not shave your head. And when I see it, I say, oh, that was wrong. Another one that I was taught, that I was fed, that's wrong. And so I bring it to you. If you feel it's wrong, then and I make the changes. I feel some kind of way about it. I feel more disturbed about just why I didn't read and why I just took a joker word. That's what you should be feeling salty about. Like, why I didn't read it? Why I just took his word and just went out there and started teaching. And that's what a lot of y'all are doing out here on social media. You just taking memes. You see a meme, you just snatch it up and just go out there and you ain't read nothing. Start sharing it. And then when the correction come, everybody quiet. Then when I show you that ain't what it's saying, everybody quiet. And then you don't correct yourself. You don't make the changes. But I'm sure a lot of jokers gonna make changes with this bald head because that headline is eating them up. We're gonna see a lot of bald heads come up out of this thing from henceforth, man. But that's pretty much all I wanted to give y'all, man. If you feel that that's saying the same thing, okay, just show your reason. I don't think it's saying. I think it's talking about something different again. I think that's where that tradition comes from with the locks that the little hats wear coming down or whatever, because their hair comes down like that. But they're doing that in reference to Leviticus 19, 20, 27. 21, Leviticus 21, 5, talking about baldness. Don't shave your head. Don't put no baldness. Rounding your head and ball, is that the same thing? But anyway, not to me, it's not. But that 21-5 with that baldness, that is for the priests. Those were laws, um, or that were pretty much ordained to the priesthood, and a lot of us saying that that these laws are done away with, that the temple laws and the sacrificial laws are done away with, and so forth. And if you feel you're a priest, don't shave your head. Y'all like to play temple, like to play priesthoods and all this stuff, man. Y'all want to do that? Hey, just don't shave your head. But man, most I ain't playing with these sacrifices, man. Man, you can heave that stuff up all you want, man. Most I ain't dealing with that mess. You're not dealing with it. And I know it's organizations that's feel that's that he's doing that. He's taking up these offerings for y'all. Be careful with that, man. But that's all I wanted to give you. Israel, y'all be blessed, but blessed is he that readeth. Blessed is he that readeth. Stop just write down these precepts and read. Stop writing these verses down and really read and ask questions. How many times? Where all my leaders at? How many times you doing classes? Nobody asking no questions. Ain't nobody, and that's why jokers is puffed up thinking that they know something. Cause they in a situation where they know ain't nobody gonna ask them no questions. The jokers start coming in there asking questions. Jokers will shut them lives down. But if you don't understand and Joker just saying something, you need to ask questions. How did you establish that? What you mean? That's what that means. How did you establish that? That's what that means. What methodology are you using? And are you sticking to the methodology? Even when we say precept must be upon precept, if with your understanding, you saying that it gotta be 2 verses, if I just took Leviticus 21 away, because that's for the darn priest, even if you try to say Leviticus 19:26, it goes against your methodology because you gotta have precept. Anyway, y'all be blessed. Israel, blessed is he that readeth. Shalom. I hope this is a blessing to somebody, man. I hope your marriage get that fire back up under you. But for me, I don't think so, man. Maybe y'all can put some in the comments to sway me back, but I don't think that's what that's saying. I feel like it's saying that for the priest and the just the priest. Shalom.